Have you ever wondered why some men effortlessly attract women without even speaking a word? No pickup lines. No flashy clothes. No over-the-top gestures. Just a quiet, magnetic presence that seems to pull women in like gravity. This isn't magic. It's psychology. And today, you're going to learn how to evoke female desire using silent psychological techniques, powerful methods that operate beneath the surface where real attraction lives. So sit back, take a deep breath, and prepare to unlock a new layer of understanding. Not just about women, but about yourself. 1. The power of presence. Let's start with presence, because most men are never truly present. They're stuck in their heads, worrying about what to say next, calculating their moves. But a man who is fully present, grounded, aware of the room and the energy within it, that man speaks volumes, without a single word. When you're present, your body language aligns. Your eyes slow down. Your breath deepens. You begin to move deliberately, rather than reacting impulsively. This subtle shift is deeply attractive because it signals confidence, stability, and safety. To build presence, try this. Next time you're in a room with her, don't try to impress. Just observe. Feel the space. Let your stillness do the talking. 2. Controlled eye contact, the silent conversation. Your eyes are among the most powerful psychological tools in human interaction. When used properly, eye contact can express curiosity, dominance, empathy, and even seduction, without a word being spoken. But it's not about staring. It's about controlled intensity. A fleeting gaze, a subtle smirk, and then a slow glance away. This triggers her curiosity. It makes her wonder, what did he see in me just now? Here's the technique. Look into her eyes just long enough to send a signal, then break contact slowly, as if you're satisfied with what you saw. This creates intrigue. And intrigue is the spark of desire. 3. The law of emotional containment. Another silent psychological trigger is emotional containment. This doesn't mean being emotionless. It means not reacting emotionally to everything around you. When a man is in control of his inner world, it radiates strength. Women sense this immediately, because in a chaotic world, a centered man is like a lighthouse in a storm. Next time she tests you with a teasing comment or a little emotional turbulence, don't flinch. Don't over-explain. Don't defend yourself. Just smile. Hold eye contact. Let your silence answer her question. Can I trust this man's strength? 4. Subtle mirroring, the dance of connection. Mirroring is a subconscious phenomenon where we imitate the body language, tone, or rhythm of someone we're drawn to. You can use this, silently, to build rapport. If she crosses her legs, wait a few seconds, and subtly adjust your position. If she leans in slightly, mirror it a few moments later. Not immediately. Not robotically. Just enough to tap into the rhythm of connection. This creates nonverbal harmony, which the brain interprets as chemistry. 5. Silence as a weapon of intrigue. Most men are afraid of silence. They rush to fill every gap in conversation, fearing awkwardness. But what if you used silence on purpose? Intentional silence shows that you're not seeking approval. You're not desperate to be liked. You're comfortable with space, with mystery, with tension. Here's a trick. Next time she asks you a question, don't answer right away. Pause. Look at her. Let the silence stretch just a second longer than expected. Then speak, calmly and deliberately. That pause becomes power. 6. The gravity of stillness. Stillness is rare in a world addicted to motion. Most men fidget, over-gesture, or speak too quickly. But stillness? That signals calm authority. Dominance. Control. Practice sitting or standing completely still during conversations, especially when listening. Let her do the talking. You become the calm center of attention. This makes her feel like she's revealing something to a man who sees her deeper layers. And that evokes trust. And trust is a doorway to desire. 7. The energy of unavailability. There's something undeniably attractive about a man who isn't overly accessible. Not cold. Not rude. just slightly elusive. Like he's focused on something deeper than the moment. This is not about playing games, it's about having purpose. A silent mission. A direction in life. When you walk into a room, your energy says, I'm here, but I don't need to be. This makes women lean in. Because desire often grows in the space between presence and distance. 8. Vocal tonality, the vibration of confidence. Your voice doesn't just carry words, it carries emotion, energy, and subconscious signals. Even in silence, your vocal tonality, when used sparingly, can ignite deep attraction. When you speak, lower your tone slightly. Not forced, not fake, just slow it down. Drop it into your chest. This signals strength, security, masculine authority. Avoid fast, high-pitched speech. That energy signals nervousness. Instead, speak as if every word matters, as if she should lean in to hear you. The fewer words you use, the more power they carry. This makes your voice a weapon of seduction. But here's the real secret. The pauses between your words, those are where the magic lives. 9. The invisible aura, masculine energy without force. There is a field you carry. An energetic signature that women feel before they ever notice your face or your body. You don't have to do anything loud to be felt. In fact, the quieter your energy, the more it speaks. This is your masculine aura, your unshakable sense of self. It's built when you no longer chase approval. When your purpose is bigger than her attention. When your mind is clear, your posture strong, and your heart open but not needy. The world feels different around men who are tapped into this energy. They are not trying to prove anything. They're simply being, and that's where feminine desire finds its home. 10. The smirk, subtle seduction. A full smile is friendly, but a smirk is layered. A well-timed smirk can say, I see you. I know something you don't. I'm enjoying this more than I'm letting on. The key is subtlety. Let one side of your mouth curve just slightly, maybe after she makes a clever comment. Or when she's trying to get your attention and you pretend to look away, but not before flashing that calm, knowing look. The smirk teases without trying. It invites her to lean in and figure you out. And mystery, as we know, is one of the most ancient triggers of desire. 11. Minimal touch, the gentle shockwave. We're still in the realm of silence. And touch, used with restraint, can be far louder than words. The secret? It's not the touch itself. It's the timing, confidence, and brevity. Imagine walking side by side. You lightly touch her back to guide her forward, then release. Or during shared laughter, your hand briefly grazes her arm then pulls away. It's the contrast that creates tension. The brief, intentional touch followed by space. It leaves her wondering, was that accidental? Or did he mean it? This ambiguity is electric, because it lets her imagination fill in the blanks. 12. Controlled breathing, the hidden signal of confidence. Here's something few men realize. Your breath tells a woman everything. Shallow breathing signals anxiety. Rapid breaths equals insecurity. But slow, steady breathing? That tells her, I'm calm. I'm in control. I am safe. It also synchronizes with her. Unconsciously, people match the breathing of those around them. When you breathe slowly, deeply, she does too. And now, her body is following your lead without even realizing it. Breathing becomes connection. Connection becomes safety. And safety is the foundation of arousal. 13. Walking like a king, silent authority in motion. You can tell a man's confidence not by how he speaks, but how he moves through space. Walk like the world belongs to you, but you're not trying to prove it. Longer strides, relaxed shoulders, eyes scanning slowly, not darting. There's no rush. You're not chasing anything. You're moving with direction, purpose, and detachment. This triggers primal signals. It says to her subconscious mind, this man is resourceful. This man is safe. This man leads. She doesn't know why she finds it attractive. She just does. 14. Absence that speaks louder than presence. Sometimes, the most powerful psychological trigger is your absence. You've built intrigue. You've held space. Now, you vanish, not out of spite or manipulation, but because you're tending to your life, your mission, your growth. This creates space for reflection. And women reflect deeply. She replays the glances, the stillness, the smirk, and wonders why your presence lingers, even when you're not around. Never underestimate the power of being missed. Desire grows in that space. And now, as we go deeper, you begin to see. These silent psychological techniques aren't about pretending. They're about returning to your natural masculine core. Not the loudest man in the room, but the most grounded. Not the fastest talker, but the most composed. In the next section, we'll explore micro-expressions that betray her curiosity, the science of scent and how pheromones affect desire, and how your routines and rituals quietly signal your status and self-worth. This is a journey with no end, because becoming the man who evokes silent desire is not a destination. It's a way of moving through the world. So let's keep walking. Let's keep mastering. Let's continue evolving. Silently.